Saturday?
So excited. I mean, I was looking at those orange seats out there, and I can feel the electricity already. And the grass is looking real good. The Megatrons are looking great. So I'm excited about it. It's gonna be fun.
Can you talk about sort of your growth and maturation from last season to this year, especially the way you handled sort of the adversity throughout the game? The interception in the fourth quarter didn't seem to really fluster you. The front just came back the next drive of your team to a touchdown.
I mean, I think that comes with experience as well. I mean, it's one of the challenges, again, that Coach Morris proposed to me during the offseason is, how do we respond from adversity? And ever since I've come to Clemson, I've grown each year, and I really feel like it's starting to show somewhat. And at the end of the day, I mean, being, the quarterback team needs you. You can't act a certain way or look a certain way and expect those guys to respond a certain way because they look at what you do. So every time I'm in a situation like that or a manner a certain way, you got to carry yourself. But again, those guys did a great job as well. It's like, all right, we good to go. We got a defense did an outstanding job of not making that turnover into a touchdown, hold it to a field goal. So everybody's doing their parts and everybody's doing a great job.
Can you talk about the pistol against another team and what you thought of it, how it worked, how it made your life easier, or the offensive line, what it did for you?
I think the pistol is a great situation for us. I mean, just because you can't really gather tendencies or offsets or anything of that nature. I mean, so for us, all we can do is expand from it. I mean, we did, I think about 80% of it. What the other game was in pistol, and we're going to keep growing from it, add things to it, and line up other formations. But I think it helps out a lot. Just makes the path for the running backs that much more clear, and it helps out the offensive line and their blocking schemes as well. So we got to keep improving on that aspect and just keep growing from it.
Dabo made it seem like it almost makes the blocking, I don't want to say easier, but it almost gives more clarity to the offensive line and what they have to do.
Oh, definitely. And again, I mean, it just makes it that much more clear for the O-line and the way those guys' steps are, the way they pull or move or anything of that nature. And again, with Andre being a pistol, he's a little bit deeper, so the play can develop a little bit more. We're not hitting it as fast and to the point where we're rushing it, so it helps out a lot.
Taj, do you know what stickum is?
The stickum is?
Yeah.
You talking about like the glue?
Yeah, you don't get that for your receivers?
No. I mean, those guys did an outstanding job in situations. And I mean, we had a few drops, but I mean, again, I could help those guys out and put them in better situations. Pick, that was me, footwork, accuracy. I mean, it was a catchable ball, but at the same time, I could have made it that much more easier. So, again, it's some of the small things that you have to focus on throughout the week, just the smallest detail. So, I mean, those guys do a great job for me out there, and I'm just excited about the growth of this offense.
As part of your maturity, you, after the drive stalled in the second half, I know you were angry on the sideline. Is that maybe part of you realizing, enough of everything being new, now you're determined to go to a different level?
Yeah, I was more of kind of, because angry about the fact that I know we can finish those drives. And, we get down there and, we kick, how many field goals? 4 field goals? I feel like those are 4 touchdowns we could have. And looking at the film, I just feel like, we had over, 500 yards offense and this and that. But it's so much more out there for us. And I just wanted to be that much perfect right now. But at the same time, that's the exciting part about it too, because of the type of players that we have and the type of explosiveness that we have. And all we can do is grow from it. From a first game standpoint, I think we did a lot of really good things. And, the challenge now is keep putting the pedal to the metal. Everything is in, full throttle this week. These guys are gonna lay the hammer down, and we're gonna get challenged. The coach is gonna challenge us with tempo. I mean, we had, 90 snaps. I feel like we could have had well over 100+ snaps. And the aspect of it is to keep growing. So definitely not satisfied. We did a lot of good things, but just ready to get to the game this weekend as well and work this week.
You're going to be part of a 200-play game this week. Think about it. I mean, actually, yeah.
I have definitely heard about their offense. I mean, they put up some astronomical stuff on offense, and it's gonna be exciting. I feel like our defense will be prepared just, working in the type of scheme that we work in, and, those guys are definitely in shape. So I think that helps us to an advantage. Again, it's going to be a challenge. These guys aren't a slack team at all. They're going to bring everything they got. And, coming to a stadium like Death Valley, they're going to bring it all. So, again, we got to go out there and perform and compete. I remember, Coach Sweeney mentioned it to us last year that, we started off with Troy and Wofford. Troy, we were down to half, and Wofford, we were either tied or, leading by a little bit. But, we got to play our game, play consistently to the point where, we're not playing up or down to a level. It's all about Clemson and how we perform in situations. And, again, that's a challenge this week, but I'm excited and encouraged about it.
Is there anything you can do to help your helmet issues? And how frustrating was that for you?
The helmet issue was kind of frustrating, but at the same time, it was humid, I was sweating, but it wasn't just popping off. I had a little help out there, I'm not gonna make any accusations, but
How do you like the new rule?